Okay.
We want it more in the fingers.
All right.
So let's show this to the camera because this is a common fault. So notice his fingers are overlapping the club when we want them right there.
All right.
It feels like you're barely holding on to the golf club.
But I'm also very much...
You want to be like that.
Okay.
So biomechanically what happens is, if you're wrapped like this, you have to use your elbow and shoulder to get it back on plane. Whereas I'm holding it like this, it's just, boom. See how it stays on plane? And I'm just barely holding on to it. More fingers, less hand. You can come over here and kind of do it in the grass, get some resistance. More fingers, finger, finger, finger. Yep, just like that. Perfect. You feel that?
Yeah.
Feel how biomechanically the arm works more naturally?
Yeah, yeah.
So the reason is our left arm maintains the plane line. All we need is that much pressure to do this move.
And you're right, my best shots where I was barely
holding on to it,
gripping on the club.
Go ahead and give that a shot then. All right, so again, same with Jalen, guys. It's the right hand grip is so important. Beautiful. So biomechanically that was way better. You just didn't rotate it on plane, you rotated over the top a little bit.
Okay.
So just keep working with it. Let's see if you can figure it out. More fingers. There you, yep, that's way better. Much better.
So the contact is solid.
Yeah, so we're almost there. So that's the first step, is get solid contact. We can aim you at any point. Now we're going more on our path, our target path, right?
Yeah, still a fade.
Well, yeah, because the club face is still open, because you're still just a little too, I mean, it's right here.
Okay.
Makes sense?
Yeah, like that.
Yep, beautiful.
Okay, just the last two knuckles.
Last two knuckles, man. It's such a small refinement. I want you guys to see this grip here. Look at how beautiful this golf grip is now. That looks like one piece. Like your hands look glued together. Do they feel like that?
Yeah, they are. Okay. Definitely are. And I'm far, because I'm gripping more in the finger, my right hand is higher on the grip.
Yeah, which is biomechanically better because it allows you to shallow the club on plane much easier. Your elbow can slot itself. It can get in front of your hip. Oh, that was so close, brother. That's about as close as it gets without hitting it pure.
So I wasn't playing?
You were on plane, yes. Aimed a little right. There you go, that's perfect. That was just a little over the top. So that was your hips trying to fire and not, again, it's a very easy, have you ever seen Jake Knapp swing?
No. On that last swing, my thought was really to do that.
Yes, yeah, you have to release the club. But if you're holding onto it properly, it becomes an automatic reflexive release. Still a little in your, there you go. Really get that hand over the top. Beautiful. I want you guys to notice too how well his thumb is connected to his forefinger. It's really awesome.
Yeah, that's something I worked pretty early on in the program.
It's very important to do that, because then it takes your forefinger out of it, so you can turn the club over, hit those nasty hooks. Just gives you really good club face stability. Right. So occasionally you get a student where they're doing everything right, but there's just the smallest thing that's not working. And so now I'm going to do that small thing for him so you can feel it. So go ahead and set up to the ball. We're just going to go ahead and take it back your own way. Okay. Push that elbow in just a little. There you go. Now rotate your forearm, only the forearm. And so we're here. What you're not doing is that piece, right?
I shall not.
Right? And the reason for that is because you're losing connection of the left armpit.
Okay.
So again, it's a lever, right?
Okay.
It's a lever. So I want you to take your right hand off the club now. I want you to just swing in the grass with your left hand and just feel this move. There you go. A little harder. Beautiful. There we go. Feel that?
Yep.
So that's leverage, right? We talked about this where everything in that left arm, there we go. That's what we want. Now put your right hand back on it, in the fingers. Try to put it all together now. How'd that feel?
Good. Compression.
Hit it. Came out of that just a touch. The slightest amount, you know?
But I'm on plane.
Yeah, your face is just a little open. There we go.
Wow. Wow. Wow, guys. That was amazing.
Okay, so if you were going to sum that up, what was the feeling that you got?
So stay connected with the left so I can push really. All the core is pushing, is supporting the club to go and compress that ball.
Yeah.
I was doing too much things with my right hand.
You were only right hand, yeah, it's both hands, so they work as a unit, right?
Yeah.
So it's like we're here and then they snap together.
Yeah. And that makes sense. That's the missing link between the different drills.
Yes.
Because that's something I've been struggling with, guys, is that I'm doing religiously all the drills, 100 reps a day until my hands are bleeding, basically.
Yeah, you sent me the pictures.
and sometimes I'm missing the link between the different beads of knowledge.
And that's super chunking, right?
Yeah.
That's where you take this movement, which you've practiced over and over and over, getting it to here, which is what we call the slot, and then releasing it with leverage, which is what feels like today body cohesion, right?
Yeah.
Right. So that's what we're going to work on for the next few shots. So just focus on the body cohesion. Hey, that's not bad for a thin one.
Yeah.
So I can tell you if you're doing this with your 7-iron, it's only going to be amplified with your driver. So once we hit a couple good 7-irons, we'll move to some longer clubs and see how it looks, okay?
All right.
Beautiful.
Oh, I felt it.
Okay, savor it. Give it a minute. I see this all the time with a lot of my students. They come out and they'll hit a good one and then they're like, let's get another one down there immediately before I lose the feeling. And in some of my previous videos, I talked to you guys, the subconscious needs about 10 seconds to really lock that in. So now that Fabien has hit a good one, it's important that he takes a minute to just savor it. Just let the rhythm of it, the vibration of it just live inside of his cells. So I'm gonna smack one. I'm gonna give him something to go for here.
Wow.
All right, brother. That felt good, right?
Yeah.
You just got to keep that cohesion. You're losing it with your shallowing because you're getting here and you're getting disconnected right here. Beautiful. That is exactly it right there. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, exactly. I feel like that might have been the ball. That ball looked pretty old and beat up. Yeah, where do you want that thing?
I didn't center the face. No, the grip was wrong.
Oh, okay. Subconscious immediately told you, right?
Yeah.
What happened in your backswing? You felt like you couldn't get here, right?
Yeah.
So when your grip's on wrong, guys, and you try to get to here, the club face has nowhere to go.